Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the Justice Hour. I'm your host, the four-time OK 24/7 champion. And tonight, it's going to be very special. I have not one, not two, but three guests coming on, and they're all champions. That's right. Introducing the first champion. He is the other half of the Mad Hatters, is Mr. Jack Bartley. Mr. Bartley.
Good evening, sir. How are we?
How are you?
I am very good myself, sir. Very good. How are you?
I'm grand. As you can see, got my belt hanging up high.
Magnificent, magnificent. Mine is on my shoulder as always.
Always. And our second guest needs no introduction, but I'm going to give him one anyway because I'm a nice guy. He is the two-time Light in the Dark champion. He is Mikey McLovin.
All right, CEO. How you doing?
Not too bad. How are you?
I'm good.
Excellent.
Good evening.
I thank you both for joining me. We're going to have a lot of fun on the next hour. I would invite the third guest on, but he's running a little late. So I'll invite another guest on. He is a trainee at CCW, but he's also a very big fan. So for the first time ever, ladies and gentlemen, it's Triple B.
Hello.
Triple B.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
How are you?
Evening, sir. How are we?
So you got your dad there as well?
Mm-hmm.
You all right?
Yeah.
Never?
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Yeah, you'll be fine. We take care of you here. So let me start. I'll ask Bradley a few questions. Can I call you brothers?
Yeah.
Good. What made you decide to train for wrestling?
I love the enthusiasm. And
Anything else?
I kind of love to do it. So I love to come at CCW shows, and that's what I've dreamed about since I was a kid.
Fair enough. What else could we ask you? What is it? What is it about? No, let me put it another way. Who is your favourite member on the roster?
Oh, that's a big one for you, isn't
That
it?
is a big one. I would say Xander, Imperial, or
I'll ask a question. Who are you most scared of on the roster? Which one makes you fearful when you come out?
Imperial Dragon.
And who else?
Lee. Well, Mr. Bartley too.
Mr. Bartley, are you scary?
I thought I was more comically fun than scary, but thank you very much.
Fair enough.
Who would you like to wrestle with the most? Who do you feel most comfortable with at such a young age? And who would you like to get in the ring?
I would say OG Dustin Hart, Rico, Mikey McLovin, and Xander.
So who would you like? Because in three champions there, which one would you like to get in the ring with? Which one would you challenge for the title when you're older?
Rico.
Rico. Ooh, ooh. Good terminator.
That's mine. You having it? That belongs to me. It stays with me.
For now.
I like you enthusiasm, though. That's a good thing. Okay, I'll ask you a question. What's the most painful move you've taken so far in training?
Oh, the Wham Bam Cody Slam.
Oh.
And that was just a couple of weeks back.
And you took it to the mat.
And I took it to the canvas.
Very good. So I bet you were raking the next day then.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you what, as soon as you're on, I'll let you ask these gentlemen a couple of questions. A couple of questions each.
I'm going to start with Mikey McLovin.
Mhm.
Mikey McLovin, would you go in the Extreme Rules match, a Hell in the Cell, or War Games?
Which one do you do more?
Which one do you want to do the most? Well, love.
I'd do all of them, but probably Hell in a Cell would be my favourite.
That would.
Have you ever gotten the chance to do a cell match or a cage match, Mikey?
No, but I'd love to have a cage match.
Is it because people won't run away that time?
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm going to go again with Mike McLovin. What would be your most intense match?
And who was it?
And who was it?
Well, at CCW,
Yeah,
Well, anyway.
anywhere.
it will probably be the I Quit match I had with the Imperial Dragon.
Oh,
Ooh, that.
Interesting.
definitely.
One for Jack Bartley.
Mr. Barkley.
Jack Bartley. What kind of match would you like? Extreme Rules tag team match or just a normal 2-on-2?
Oh, well, an Extreme Rules tag team match fits more into the wheelhouse of myself and Dylan Dante. We like to improvise, we like to strategize, and we like to use our little props and little gizmos and our little traps. So definitely Extreme Rules match is more our style. But of course, a normal tag team match allows us to use the champion's advantage to, win by disqualification, so to speak.
Darkest match I've been watching.
Jack Bartley, what would have been your darkest match?
So
In the whale?
no.
Well,
What's the darkest match? What's the darkest match you've ever been involved with? What's the
involved with the
most daring, the most out there kind of match?
Yeah. He knows what I mean.
There were two spring to mind. One of them was the Lampman lockdown match I had with Chris Onyx. And that was the only, as far as I know, it's the only Lampman lockdown match there's been. That was very unique. But I was also involved in the inaugural 6-man scramble for the Alba Championship Wrestling Glasgow Hardcore Year Ma Championship. Both of them were very unusual and very, very intense matches, but I won both of them, so I enjoyed them.
What did they involve?
What did you both involve?
What did they involve?
Well, what did you involve?
What did the matches involve?
Yeah.
What was so unique about them?
The Lampman lockdown match. All four corners of the ring had a miner's lamp suspended above them. And in order to win the match, each competitor had to light all 4 lamps without being interrupted. So if I lit 2 lamps and then Chris Onyx got me, it meant that the 2 lamps were switched off and we had to start from the beginning again. So it was similar to a last man standing match in that you had to incapacitate your opponent long enough to light all 4 miners' lamps.
Sounds good.
I'd
That
like to see that.
I'd love to see that again.
It was a good match. I enjoyed that.
Mikey,
Yeah.
what have you ever been winning a 3-on-3 war games match? Have you ever won one?
I've never been in a War Games match.
Well, Survivor Series or a tag team match.
Oh, maybe we should have a War Games match in CCW.
Ooh,
Who would
true.
you put in it?
In fairness,
No, that sounds like an idea.
In the new
in the
area
new venue,
where,
there could be room.
yeah, they could actually.
So something to
Who
look
would you
for.
put in a War Games match?
Would you get in a War Games match, Bradley?
I would. It depends who with.
Would you get in with Mikey and
I'll definitely get in with. My team would be
who would your team be?
Mikey. I would say if this is against Elite Tier, I
You
would
can pick-
choose Mikey, Xander Zulu, Imperial Dragon, and I'll take Jack, Lumberjack.
Lumberjacks.
Yeah, Lumberjack. Or,
What if it were a fatal 4-way between everybody on screen?
To each one of you, who would you pick as your team for a 4-way war game?
well, tag team or war game?
Who would you pick as your 4-man team for each one of you?
Yeah.
How many partners are we choosing?
4 partners, 4 games.
4 partners.
On that one to you first, Mikey.
Well, I'd start with Xander Zulu.
Yeah.
I'd have Owen Ocean.
Yeah.
I would take Imperial Dragon. And let's have Shax.
Okay.
The Alpha Dog showing up. Mikey McLovin drew in a Survivor Series match against the Alpha Dio Double G.
That'd be a good match, that.
Go on, Rico. Who would you go for?
Again?
Who would you go? Who would your 4 be? Or would you just go all elite?
Who would I have as my tag team partners?
Yes. Or would you go all elite?
Ooh, interesting. And no, I wouldn't go all in.
Oh, that's
My first tag team partner would be Blizzard.
Yep.
Simply because he's crazy.
Oh,
but you've got a point there.
Jack Bartley knows him.
My second tag team partner would be, funny enough, Xander.
The big man himself, the
Oh
lion.
my, the lion.
And last but not least, I would have. Ooh. You know, I'm not sure. It's a toss-up. I would have said either Bjorn
Beyond.
or Imperial or Mikey.
That would be a good match, that.
I think to settle the last one, I'd say put them 3 in a triple threat match. Whoever wins joins the team. I can't be any better than that.
Now for you, Jack.
But yeah, all elite here, probably like, oh my god.
Jack Barty.
But
Name 4
No,
people who
well,
you
he's
would
got
like.
many people.
The three to join my team. Well, Dylan Dante goes without saying. My tag team partner, my close friend, fellow tag team champion. So the other 2 spots, Imperial Dragon, because let's be honest, we would just hide behind him. And in all honesty, the man who was brave enough to go up against the tag team champions himself in a handicap match, Mr. McLovin, that would be our team. A good mix of size, experience, and downright craziness. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Sounds like a good night.
Sounds like a good tag team. Maybe Raycors could go against that. That would be a good match. And Mikey McLovin.
Yeah.
How many days have you had that title around your waist, and who did you fight for it?
So I won the title almost a year ago. It was my 3rd match at CCW, and I won it from Shax. I've lost the title for about 2 weeks before getting it back, and it's a combined total of around 300 days, 320, 330. I don't know the exact number,
That's
but a long
impressive.
time.
One for you, Mikey. What got you into wrestling, and how long have you actually been wrestling now?
So I used to watch wrestling when I was a little kid, and I used to watch it with my dad. And we'd used to watch wrestling, and I'd jump off the sofa and give him an elbow drop. So, and then whenever people asked what I wanted to do when I grew up, I said I wanted to be a wrestler. So I'm just living the dream. And I've been wrestling now for 4 years.
So, who was your favourite wrestler?
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Ooh,
Straight to the point, straight hands.
you got looks of him as well. Same question for Mr. Barkley.
Ooh.
Well, my main memories of wrestling were when I was in high school, having to hide in my friend's house because my parents didn't approve, and they still don't approve of wrestling, in all fairness. That's why they never come to watch me. But no, I had to sneak out to my friend's house and watch wrestling there. And then when they started showing it on Channel 4, I'm showing my age now, my younger brother and I used to sit up and watch the wrestling at night. And the 2 of us would always wrestle against each other. And in 2019, the opportunity came up for me to start training. So again, it was a childhood dream. So yeah, that was it. Started training in 2019.
Same with Raycor.
Me, I have been wrestling about 3 years now. I decided to go along to training one day, and I was very unsure about it. But with the love of a good woman behind you, pushing you all the way, motivating you, I had to do it. And I'm glad you did, because I wouldn't be where I am now. I've faced Mikey before in a one-on-one, and I've won a couple of championships. And as I say, I'm a former tag team champion, and I'm a 4-time OK champion. And I don't know how long I'm going to be doing it, but I'm loving every minute.
Question for the man beside me. What do you love so much about wrestling?
Oh,
What's your favourite thing? What's the thing that makes you so excited? What gets you there every week?
the matches or the main event would be for me if I was a fan and I was coming to CCW. But what got me into wrestling? Do you mean?
Yeah, what drives you? What's your drive? What's your goal? What do you want to be?
My goal would be a champion.
Become a champion.
Yeah.
And what drives you every week to keep training and working as hard as you are?
I want to go on a show when I get older. So the way I would go on a show would, if I keep training, I would be a beast when I'm older. I'll be like the next Undertaker.
The next Undertaker.
Yeah.
I've got a question for you then. When you get up to the main roster, which title do you want to go for first?
I'll start off easy.
That's the wrong word to say straight away. There's no easy title, pal.
Easy title, or
No.
I'll go straight for the CCW.
Have you got the guts to go for Mikey's Night in the Dark?
I don't
Or
want to
Mr.
go.
OK?
I want to go for Xander's title.
That's the big one. You don't
Ooh, aiming high straight away.
Oh, yeah.
Straight away, just going for Xander. Bang!
And how would
Got
you-
a couple of comments here.
How would I
Alpha,
finish?
I don't know why all the praise for this Mikey McWhackburger thinks having Manners Mania's night off is a luxury. Hell nah.
How would I finish
Any
Xander?
reply to that?
Dad's got a question.
No.
How would
Mummy brothers?
finish Xander?
Yeah.
So I'll wear him down till he's barely standing, and I'll use my finisher or go off the top rope and do my signature.
Which is?
Hmm?
What's your signature?
Um,
We'll just spear off the top rope.
Yeah. Or Liv Morgan's thing, whatever. So she gets, and then she grabs the person's head and bangs them off the knees. It will be a good signature off the middle rope. That'll be good. Or top.
That's some move to try and...
Evening magic.
Or maybe if it was anyone else off the top rope, I'll get Xander on the top rope if he doesn't
Just
get
remember.
out. And I'll use a finisher of mine. So I'll toss him over my shoulders and RKO him. So sort of
Fair
like
enough.
Right, calm down now.
Thank you for that very
Detailed.
what's the word for it? Detailed answer. Going back to this comment, Mikey, you have any return comment?
What's this A-Dog again?
This is Alpha, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard him talking a lot of rubbish online. Like, I had a match planned. I was going to fight King Angelo. He ain't turning up. So that's why I've not got a match. But he wants to talk a lot of crap. He knows where he can find me.
Ooh, there you go, Alpha.
Mm.
looks like
Hey,
he's
no,
got
I find him.
a match. Looks like he's got his opponent right there.
You never know, CCW Bob might be listening.
Ooh.
Yeah. Anyway, let's talk Manners Mania. Obviously, Mikey, we know you don't have a match yet. You
No,
are
no.
actually the guest announcer, aren't you?
I am the guest host.
How do you feel about that?
Well, I think it's an honour. I'm going to make sure that there's no funny business and that the show goes very smoothly.
There's never any funny business apart from when the Mad Hatters are fighting.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Okay. Mr. Bartley,
Yes,
you have
sir.
a match. You and your tag partner Dylan Dante.
Yes.
You looking forward to
Yeah.
it?
Shadow Inferno. Old news, really. Just beat them again, and again. Oh well. That'll be defense number 3 up the road. Easy one. No,
Fair enough.
in all fairness, we will have our strategy planned and locked in, but unlike young brothers there, I'm not going to be revealing what our strategy is going to be.
There you go. There's a tip for you, brothers. Don't reveal all your secrets, all your strategies. Keep them.
Cards
got
close
one
to your
final-
chest, young sir. Cards close to your chest.
I've got a good one, but I'm not going to tell anyone yet.
Because you haven't even learned it yet.
Yes, I have.
Plenty of time for you to learn yet.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, you've got your BBB Big Bad Brother shirt. He's
you
got
actually
his
have a
BBB
shirt. You have
Big
your
Bad
own
Brother
t-shirt.
What? Big Bad Brothers?
Big Bad Brothers. It
Well,
says
you-
Big Bad Brothers, but you've standing next to us lot is going to be little. So no, I'm not going to comment on that one. We do have another show coming up the week after Miners Mania at home. Any of you guys going to be there?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's assuming we are invited, of course.
I'll be there.
You're the champions. You're probably going to be invited. I'll be there.
Yeah.
I'm always there.
Yes.
Normally it's
I'll be there, probably defending net against some loser.
Yes. Well, that's it. You've got a gauntlet match, don't you? You have a gauntlet match at
I
Miners
do.
Mania.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter who they put in that gauntlet match. Ain't nobody taking my title from me. I'll
That's,
just terminate and annihilate.
I have no doubt you will.
I have another comment here. McWhiteburger, Miners being your guest host, and the Alpha doesn't have a match or even the work of art, MC, CCW board, that's discrimination and manipulation. He's got a point.
Yes.
The board do not like the elite tier. Oh, well.
That's not Mickey's fault. That's down to the board. He didn't go and ask for this. This
I don't
was an
know.
unfortunate situation. The board have appointed him as the guest host. That's an issue to take up with the board, not Mr. McLovin. It wasn't his fault.
Cool.
Yep.
Very cool.
I'm being an unbiased person tonight. I might be elite tier, but I'm being unbiased. But Magic, Rico will be there, hopefully winning another title. Never know. Never know. I could actually get that title.
Ooh.
Oh, that could be a good one. Alpha Dog and Disco.
You never know.
Ooh.
But loving this versus the RICO part 2.
I'm down for that.
We'll talk to the board. I'm sure we'll get it done.
And maybe the guest referee.
Here's a question for you all. Mr. Bartley, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
Ooh. Well, provided the old limbs keep going, I'll hopefully still be defending this championship in 5 years' time. But, you know, when it's time when the old body packs in and can't physically do it anymore, I dare say I'll sashay backwards into management and help some of the younger talent achieve their goals and their dreams in much the same way I have.
Fair enough. Sammy says Mikey will be a brilliant host. Thumbs up there, Sammy. Mikey, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years, that's a long time. I will follow OG's footsteps and be a Grand Slam champion.
Is that in CCW or elsewhere?
Anywhere I go. CCW, yeah. That's the goal.
What's your goal for 5
Like
years?
McLovin Grand Slam champion. Possible. Brothers,
They go on live shows for CCW. Definitely.
doing your own live show.
Yeah.
No.
Well, no, wrestling.
Wrestling for CCW.
Yeah, wrestling for CCW.
Sounds good. Will you have any championships by then?
No. Maybe.
How do you know? You might do.
Maybe in that
Be
5 years.
confident.
What's your plan? Do you want to be the figurehead?
You show the confidence,
Yeah.
and you'll have the title. I did. Jack Bartley did. Mikey McLovin did. Xander did. You show confidence and be good at what you do. Titles will come.
Believe in
Ooh.
yourself.
Believe in
That's what
yourself.
I've always done, Mikey.
I've got to give you due. He never turns anything down, does he, Rico? He never turns a move down or a practice. I've got to give him that one.
Nope. Mr. Bartley, Mikey, do any of you guys have any questions for Bradley or anything else? Any other words?
Yeah, what are you most looking forward to this weekend at Miners Mania?
Which match?
Ooh, the main event. Because I feel like some people are going to get like a massive brawl and they're all just going to bash each other up.
One time.
They're going to have a scrap. They're probably going to have a scrap one by one mid-ring. Probably coming in and then just keep on hitting each other like Godzilla.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who do you want to come out in the main event? Who do you want to collect the champion? Sander or Imperial Dragon or the OG?
I would say OG Dustin Hart. I would say because if I get older, when I go against him, I'll be going for that title. Because I feel like it'll be easy to go against.
Oh, I hope the OG's listening to this.
I hope.
He probably is. He's probably laughing his head off.
He's probably how hard he's going to slap you on Sunday.
No offense.
No offense. He won't slap me.
Stephen Dixon says, "Evening, gentlemen. Where was my invite? And can I have an invite?"
Who was the biggest influence in wrestling? Who was the biggest influence to you in wrestling? Family-wise or wrestler-wise? I know Rico's already mentioned his wife, who was a massive supporter.
Mm-hmm.
But who actually brought wrestling to your life?
Me.
And that's we'll go all three. We'll start with Mikey.
So obviously, like I said, I grew up watching wrestling, but then I lost a friend to bad mental health situations, and then that made me feel like life was too short not to do what you want to do. So that's how I first got into it.
Jack Bartley.
Yep. Well, in terms of wrestlers, my motivation, my main influence, I would say, was the Rated R superstar Edge. It was one of my favourites when I started watching wrestling in the mid-90s and continued all the way through. But I will babble on slightly for a moment. I was this summer enjoying enjoying is a bit strong, but participating in my peaceful retirement. And I was at a family gathering. And if you remember, not not the small child, but her friend who's been at a couple of shows with us, young Charlotte. She's a massive wrestling fan. Huge fan of Charlotte Flair, I might add. And she was messing about with her cousin on the trampoline. And I was sitting shaking my head. And half Raven that joins me at ringside, she said, "What are you shaking your head at?" And I said, they're not doing it right. They're making a mess of it. So with a little bit of encouragement, I got into the trampoline they were messing about on, did a few moves on them, took a few bumps off them. And when I got back out, I had this massive smile on my face. And Raven said, "You need to go back to training." And I'd been back and forth with a training school, and I'd never quite hit the button on it because there'd always been an excuse. And at that point, that was it. I said to Charlotte, "This is all your fault." And that's why she comes to shows when she can, is because it was her who basically pushed me to get back into to have this opportunity that I have right here. Interesting story, that one.
Fair enough.
What about yourself, Rico?
Ooh.
Well, I was born in the 70s, so by the late 80s, it were people like Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man, people like that. And then through the 90s, it has to be Undertaker, The Rock, Stone Cold, Edge, Bret Hart. The list is endless. Kane. And now you look at the talent that they've got, and you can't go wrong with Damien Priest.
Mitchell took
He's
his
a good fighter. But I tell you who has captured my eye, and he reminds me of a much bigger Xander Zulu, Obafemi.
Yeah.
He's
Huge.
someone I watch now. He's like, wow. So yeah, there's my list. We do have some comments here. Cameranium says the fellas. Edge is his all-time favourite. Magic says Randy Orton is my favourite. Cameron, Ober v Brock, who do we think is winning? Good question. Mr. Bartley, who's going to win? Brock or Ober?
I'm going to go with Brock purely for experience. He's experienced in UFC, he's experienced in WWE. I think that'll carry him through, but that's going to be an absolute barnstormer of a match, definitely.
Mikey?
I agree with Jack. I'm going to go with Brock. He doesn't take many losses, and Obafemi is still quite new.
Brock
Brothers?
Base Brock.
He's a beast.
I'm going to be on the odd one out and say Obafemi. Simply because he's huge. And the way he just tossed Brock up and then down like that, nobody's done that to Brock. And then he asserted his authority by putting his foot on him, holding him down. So yeah, Obafemi.
So, quick question for each one of you is: who would you say you model your style of wrestling on? Who is the closest to your personal style?
Go on.
And that's two. We'll start with Mikey.
So I'd go with a mix between Randy Savage and the Ultimate Warrior. Mix them two together.
It's just pure madness, them two together.
Jack Barty.
So the Ultimate Savage then.
Initially, because in terms of physicality, Edge most closely resembles myself, tall and gangly, without that much strength involved. However, I've kind of tweaked it to fit my own personal strengths, but yeah, I think Edge probably is the closest in terms of modelling myself on, so to speak.
And Tariq?
Fair enough. Well, I've a mixed moveset, so it's kind of a mixture of quite a few people. I've got a little bit of The Rock in there. I've got a little bit of Damian Priest in there, and even some Samoan. Take that.
For me, I would say a little bit of Ricochet and Roman Reigns.
Fair enough. Cameroonian, you definitely got edges crazy. That's you, Mr. Batley.
Thank you. Ultimate opportunist. Ultimate opportunist.
You got to be in this day and age.
That's it. Absolutely.
Oh, there's another message. I'm the work of art, the trends are modelled after me, and that intimidates the CCW board. He's not happy. I know he's not happy.
No.
I think he wants to say that's right.
Well, he said it to me the other day that he's going to be there.
Mhm.
So
Now, here's a question. He's not happy. He's going to be there. And your championship is a 24/7 championship. At what point does his frustration outweigh the brotherhood? You need to watch your back for Mr. Alpha Dog.
that's a fair point, but I think we spoke about this, and he did make that little joke that he could probably take my title from me. But Alpha, I'm sorry, you're my brother, but no, you're not. It's never going to happen.
Yeah.
And if it does, then there's somebody that just doesn't like the elite tier. Though I want to see the elite tier crumble if that happens. But as it is, not going to happen.
Well,
It could end up with a 3-man double tag team.
Ooh, it could be.
3 tag teams, 1 match.
For the tag titles?
For the tag title, there's plenty of contenders. Mikey's in there for the tag. Rico's mentioned the tag. Alpha Dog's free. Lumberjack's available. Could be a 6-man tag team.
Could be the special guest referee. You don't know.
Could be a busy night for Jack.
He already said he was eyeing it up. I don't know which title he's meaning there. Magic says there is no way he will take your title, Rico. Thank you. Nice to know I have fans.
that's the thing that we've mentioned already. Opportunism, take the opportunities as they come up. It's always worth having an extra pair of eyes in the back of your head.
Rachel Hunt says Mikey for the win. Seems we all have fans tonight.
I'm saying one of mine.
You've had a couple of people talking about you. That's a start.
Ooh, start of my career.
Huh?
Gonna turn famous in 2 years' time.
I tell you what you can do, Bradley. You can actually say you were on my live and Ethan wasn't.
Ha
He went to one.
So the best part about
But-
it is he goes to school and they won't believe he's actually wrestles.
Show him a video.
He's not allowed to because his class is violence. At school.
Oh,
Dearie me.
Even though he
it's
has
not
he
violent.
has got 2 Royal Rumbles.
I
Oh,
won the
weapons.
last Royal Rumble in the Future Division. You can watch that school if you're listening.
You did. Some
I
people
got-
wasn't happy about that though.
Gosh, but
So yeah, it was a little bit of experience for you, wasn't it?
it was.
And did you enjoy it?
I did. It was a good match.
This is the best one of your
First
life.
one, I wasn't too happy about because I thought I could do better in that Royal Rumble. The second one, I'd definitely done it. I'd done what I was starting, and I did what I planned, and I won victorious. Is according to plan.
Nothing better than
That's
when a
the
plan comes together.
And the boss has spoken.
It took her a while to come round, but she finally did.
What about
And
you,
now
Mikey?
she. What, sorry?
I was going to say, Mikey, what's your ambitions? How far in CCW would you like to go on to the bigger titles, or are you happy being one-time champion? Or would you like to hold 2 belts?
So I would hold 2 belts, but I think that all the titles should be defended. So one at a time, probably for me. I would go for Xander's title. Maybe the tag titles, but
who would you choose as
partner.
your partner if you could pick anyone on CCW?
Who would I choose for a partner from CCW?
As a full-time partner?
I'd probably go with my good friend Owen Ocean.
Ooh, I did not know you're good friends with Owen Ocean.
Yeah, Love Island.
That is something new for me.
And Jack, yourself, who would you most like to face for the championship? Who do you think is one contender?
Ooh, don't know. Not for the tag titles, you say?
Yeah.
You know, I think the Dogs have been overlooked as a tag team. We've not seen them. We've been a tag team since October, I believe, October time, and we've had matches, numerous matches against Shadow Inferno. We've obviously had a match against Mikey. We had a match against Ethan and Lumberjacks, but the Dogs have been overlooked. They haven't had their shot. I think that would be fun. Don't know if I would like Barris at ringside, though.
How do you feel off your oncoming match with Shadow Inferno on Miners Mania?
We beat them to win the championships in the first place. We'll beat them to retain them. We have our strategy. We have our plans. And as always, we have the champion's advantage.
Yeah, Doug.
Well, in fairness, he was planning to defend his championship. It's not his fault his opponent couldn't be there. That's nothing he can do about that. That's down to the board again.
I think the gauntlet's been set, Mikey.
I think it should be.
I even said to Alpha that I'll speak to the board, get him in on the gauntlet.
I've told you. Come and see me.
Rico. What kind of match would you do? A Bloodlines rules, something like that, or Extreme rules for your Mr. OK 24/7 championship?
Extreme Rules.
Ooh, that'll be a good match.
What weapon has hurt the most that you've took in your career? First of all, to Rico.
Oh, well, I've been hit with a chair, been hit with kendo sticks, hit with trays across the head. I've even been slammed on Lego.
Oh.
But I think chairs and kendo sticks hurt most so far.
Mikey.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the kendo stick, specifically from Dragon. He swings it harder than other people do.
Jack Barty.
I'll tell you, one thing that hurt more than any weapon shot I've ever taken was a chop from Jam Dog. You do not want one of them. They are vicious.
A shot.
Chop
A chop.
on the
Oh.
chest. Ooh, no.
Okay. Oh, the one that I took from Lee was vicious. Oh, my chest was purple by the end of the day.
Oh, gee. Lovely. Oh, so who's the best? Who would you say the best opponent you've ever faced, 1-on-1? What's the most grueling and best opponent? Go on, Rico, you to start.
Who's the person I enjoyed facing the most, you mean?
Yeah, who's the person that you've faced that's been the most grueling, most roughest match you've been involved with?
Ooh. There's been a few. I've had quite a few opponents in the past. 1-on-1, I've got maybe a top 3.
Yeah.
I'll go for Jam Dog as one, because he hit me with everything, including his chops. Walker Wall Street. I think that was one of my best performances. I hit him with everything, he hit me with everything, and he ended up picking up the win. Even the, I think it was a tables match we had, Mikey.
Yeah.
That were a good match. I enjoyed that one. I ended up going through a table again. Actually, I did another one, but I won't say his name because I don't want to. But it was a match that started off the Elite Tier Terminator. That's when the Terminator was born. So I'll give you that. I'll tell you that. I think a lot of people know who I'm on about, but we don't say it again.
To you, Mikey. I'll ask you as well.
So in the last 12 months, my roughest match is probably, again, going to be the Imperial Dragon. I'd like to have a match with King Angelo because I was looking forward to this one, but no, he can't make it. And I would like to have another match with Rico and possibly OG.
What about you, Jack?
I'm down for that.
Ooh, roughest match. In fact, one of the not roughest matches, but one of certainly the most grueling matches was my first match back with Jack Hart over the name Jack, because he's so quick and just the energy levels, the intensity were just way beyond anyone I'd experienced previously. Probably I'd say the toughest was Hammerhead Smith at the first Fighter Strike. That was a fantastic match. Unfortunately, I didn't win, but it took him far longer than he thought to end up putting me away. It took a powerbomb off the top rope in order for him to beat me. But that was probably my toughest match.
So, Bradley, in your training sessions, and you've had a couple of little mini fights now.
Yeah.
Who's been your toughest opponent?
Oh, this is a hard one.
Who put you through your paces the most?
The toughest?
Who's put you through your paces the most in your mini matches, in your training matches?
I would say Cody or the one what happened Sunday session at the and
Oh, you tagged up with Rico.
yeah,
On
I
Sunday.
tagged up with Rico and it was Shadow and Verno. And
Oh yeah, Shadow Inferno was showing up.
and he just kept on going, I'm in shit. And kept on diving at me quickly, and I just moved out the road and I come here, I've had enough. Bang! I was about to suplex him, but
Which team won that day?
me and Rico.
And did Rico get the pin?
Rico got the pin while I was absolutely obliterating Inferno. I was literally using everything in my mind. I was like, bang, 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 come here.
Well, I was watching the fight and I seen you getting chucked all over.
I did get chucked all over by Inferno. So we were outside
Alpha
the
saying
ring,
that
while
Wattberger
Rico
hasn't fought the Alpha 1v1 and is still avoiding it. Alpha, like he's already said, you know where he's going to be. You want him, go get him.
I'm not avoiding anything.
Yeah, well, we've passed almost an hour already. A bit upset that one guest didn't come on, but luckily we had two champions on. We had brothers. I think it's been a great night. It's been fun.
It has.
Brothers have talked all our ears off. But I thank you all for coming on. And I'll be seeing most of you guys on the 28th. Brothers, George, if you're there, we'll see you there.
Thank you very much. We'll see you there.
We are coming on Miners Mania, and I've heard I might be recording all the matches.
You sure and catch my good side. Who am I kidding? They're all good.
But again, guys, I appreciate you coming on, taking the time to talk to us. Means a lot. And I shall see you
Thank you
again. And you're all welcome back on the Justice Hour anytime you want. So
Thank you
thank
for
you.
having us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, guys, thank you for tuning in. This has been the RICO, the Elite Tier Terminator. This is the Justice Hour. I am Elite. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.